So I'm going to be talking about the Panasonic S1. I've owned this camera for just about 5 years now, so 4 years coming up to 5 years, and it's been a really good camera. I bought this camera because I was filming weddings, and in wedding videography there's a lot of low light situations, and the previous camera couldn't handle those low light situations, whereas the Panasonic S1 has a dual native ISO. So I can shoot about 10,000 ISO in the really low light situations and not have any issues with grain at all on that one and get really crisp 4K footage. Also has amazing inbuilt stabilization. So I've actually filmed quite a lot of weddings handheld without using a gimbal, and the results have been amazing and the clients have always been super happy with the work provided. I also like on this camera the main feature as well, that you can shoot super slow-mo. So you can do, 4K at 50 frames a second or 60 frames per second, depending what country you're in. And then you do super slow-mo up to 150 frames per second as well. So like myself, you're filming sport or cars or anything like that, you can get that super slow-mo, which is a really cool feature. Obviously this camera has loads of features packed into it. You can put loads of accessories on it, but they were the main features that drew me to this camera. The screen does flip out and has quite a lot of mobility there. So if you are using a gimbal or you're shooting in difficult situations, you can still see the screen. However, I think it would be nice if the screen flipped out. I think that's one of the downsides, but apart from that, I don't think there's any downsides on this camera. The SD slots, you have got one SD card and you've got an XQD card. Again, I think it'd be nice if there's two SD card slots instead, so just be mindful if you are going to do dual recording, you'll need those two different cards. But like I say, I've shot loads of different videos of using this camera, weddings, professional videos for companies, manufacturing facilities, taken into factories. So with the dust proofing that it's got, and obviously it's freeze proof, so you can take it abroad, you can take it skiing if you like, and you're not going to have issues with it, and it's splash proof as well. So like I said, I've had no issues using this camera. It's always been brilliant in every situation. It is a bit heavier on the heavy side, so if you're shooting it all day long, it can get a tiny bit tiring. But that's just something to be mindful. I think any big professional camera has got a bit of weight to it, especially if you're going to use a gimbal with it as well. It doesn't overheat, so like I said, I've shot long ceremonies, I've shot interviews, I've shot meetings, and it doesn't overheat. So if you are looking at doing that kind of filming, it's not going to overheat, it's going to stand up to the task. So yeah, if you are looking for a professional camera that can do everything, then I think you should check out the Panasonic S1.